Greetings and felicitations, YouTube. Jarl of the Appian Way here with some chariots. This is an archer skirmisher hero of Phthia versus an archer skirmisher hero of Dardania. Out here kind of alone. This is a replay I fought in just yesterday. This is Ram J, who's been a long time viewer of my channel, and yeah, we're playing. This is a 4400 build rule set game with large unit sizes rather than ultra unit sizes like I'm normally playing with. So, using the 4400 rules, I came up with a build for Phthia that I'm pretty proud of. All right, so for my heavy infantry slot, coming in at just underneath 4,000 funds, I brought 4 heavy swordsmen. These guys are really good. 90 armor, 2 javelins for 19 damage, missile block chance of 65%, really solid unit, 125 sword damage. For my medium slot, I spent exactly 4,400 funds with a Myrmidon swordsman and 2 spear-fighting Myrmidons. And then for my light infantry slot, I brought 2 Ancient Indian runners and a light swordsman. And then I also brought a reinforced chariot. And my archer skirmisher hero is currently losing the duel with Ram J's archer skirmisher hero. Let's take a look at Dardania's army real quick. Dardania has brought 2 fearless swords and 2 Dardanian defenders for his heavy slot. For medium, he's brought a Dardanian spearman, 2 of them, an Anatolian sword, a renowned Dardanian sworn fighter. I'm sorry, there's another Anatolian sword here as well. And then for light infantry, we've got Dardanian mobs, all of which are currently hidden, and we have a heavy Trojan chariot out here on the far flank. Okay, so as we get into this fight, I go ahead and I charge up with these chariots because I do see this archer skirmisher alone. I see most of the army up here. Maybe I can grab him with my chariots since they're out of position. His chariots are all out of position all the way over there. He falls back to these trees. I know better. I'm going to fall back. I'm not going to go in, but I am going to move these chariots out this way to deal with any potential chariot attacks from this side. Being that there's an archer skirmisher hero here, I did pull my my mainline infantry back, and I'm going to go ahead and start scooting them forward again. And dodge some Anatolian slinger shots out here. I forgot to mention there are 3 of those. Here comes the archer skirmisher hero again. He's gonna push my my archer skirmisher hero away from his line because I wanted to get some kills out here. I did manage 5 on the Anatolian sword, but here comes this missile battle, and I'm gonna go ahead and immediately start falling back on this with my reinforced chariots. He's gonna chase me with his heavy Trojan chariot, and I tried to go into melee here. He's going to start shooting me up. I'm going to, return fire, dealing as much damage as I can. I wanted to catch him in melee so that the reinforced chariots could get him, and all the while I'm moving up my infantry. They have orders to now get up here, and I'm hoping I can get them to throw some javelins at these heavy Trojan chariots. My archer skirmisher hero just lost his chariot, so I'm going to have him start falling back towards this way. His archer skirmisher hero is now completely out of position. Here comes those javelins I was hoping to get early against these Trojan chariots, just trying to deal any damage I can to them before they get out here to face my heavy chariot. Every point of damage makes a huge difference, and this is already down 1/3 of its health. And here comes the archer skirmisher hero. I've already pulled my light infantry out all this way. I'm going to have them start unleashing javelins on the archer skirmisher hero in the hopes of getting it to pop his chariot. I'm going to chase it with my reinforced chariot. I'm chasing with my hero now. There goes his chariot. Gonna grab him. He's wavering, and I've got him caught. And then I turn my heavy chariots around just in time to meet his heavy chariots, and it's a fight in the trees, in the scrubs, not the scrubs, the tall grass. We're fighting in tall grass, folks, and that's gonna go in my favor because we had already gotten the damage done. Meanwhile, I just have all my light infantry just kind of piling in on top of this archer skirmisher hero. And I had already given these orders a while ago, but I have them moving over now. Since I had these forces cut off, I just moved my mainline infantry orders to be right here before Ram J thought to bring his forces down. He's now moving his way down, so I'm going to shorten the orders so I can face them rather than just get shot in the flanks with slings. I've now got my Agent Indian runners out here helping to run down what's left of these heavy Trojan chariots. They're now shattered. I've left my cheapo light swordsman to chase the archer skirmisher hero, and I'm getting my archer skirmisher out here into the flank. I do see this force come down the hill, so I'm going to reposition these two units, this heavy swordsman and my Myrmidon swords, to intercept. They will deal with all of this easily. It's just mobs. And my guys take a little bit of flanking fire from the slingers as they get into position, but we're basically there now. I'm going to charge this unit. I'm going to move up to flank with this unit. Probably going to have them attack the Dardanian defender. We get some charges all around. He's charging this spear-fighting Myrmidon before I can get it around the flank, but I did catch it with a spear-fighting Myrmidon, and the battle is joined. I'm just collapsing in on top of the archer skirmisher hero now. He's got so much health and ammo, I can't afford to let him regroup. I'm letting my archer skirmisher hero now shoot up whatever infantry he can get his hands on. And I've got almost all of his forces pinned, the one exception being the slingers. I do get this heavy swordsman around the flank. I'm going to go ahead and rear charge the Dardanian defenders, even though it exposes their rear ends to these slingers. Heavy swordsmen do have 90 armor regardless, and these slings are... How much armor piercing damage? Oh, didn't catch it there. Only 5 armor piercing damage, so I'll do okay. I have my Myrmidon swordsman in this blob just chase the renowned Dardanian sworn fighters. I don't want him to just, cycle charge me with it. And my heavy swordsmen have the dubious honor of just slaughtering Dardanian mob here. Look at this. We're already triple-digit kills on these two units. I now just have my one light swordsman chasing the archer skirmisher hero. I'm not going to let him regroup. I can't afford to let that happen. I get these two Agent Indian runners around the flanks. This one is going to push the Anatolian slingers. This one's going to come around behind and try and bail out some of my heavy swordsmen. And I'm also getting some chariot charges into these Dardanian defenders. I've got my archer skirmisher hero out here just taking shots wherever he can. I'm repositioning him occasionally, getting some flank shots into the fearless swords. I activate the Aristea so I can reactivate his cooldowns on his abilities. The slingers are now running downhill to get away from the slingers, but guess what? That's where my chariots are. Boom! And good night, slingers. Good night. And then coming out of the tall grass, here come my Agent Indian runners. The archer skirmisher hero just cannot regroup with all of these light swordsmen chasing it around. Light swordsmen are faster than it. These guys wrapped up what was left over here. Shattered, shattered, shattered. Army losses, done. What a fight. That was a lot of fun. Again, a big tactic, and this is my huge suggestion for Ramjay, something to study. Look at Napoleon tactics. Not Napoleon Total War, but like actual Napoleon-era tactics. Defeat in detail. It is such a powerful tool. It is where you single out portions of your enemy's army, especially if your enemy outnumbers you. If you take 500 men and you're facing an army of, we'll say, 600, they outnumber you. They have the advantage. But if you can grab 300 of them, your 500 outnumber their 300, and then you've killed those 300, and then your opponent only has 300 left over. Defeat in detail. I was able to isolate the chariots and the hero, and I was able to kill them before turning around and focusing my attention on the rest of the army. I realized after I made the picks and after the battle started, I went, oh no, what am I doing? I'm trying to out-infantry Dardania. Phthia is one of the few factions that can do it. And that was a heck of a lot of fun using the 4400 rule build. As you can see here, I managed triple-digit kills only on those two units. Again, mobs, not much going, to talk about there. Heavy chariots with 58 kills after killing the heavy Trojan chariots. Unfortunate display with 0 kills on both the archer skirmisher hero and the heavy Trojan chariot, just completely removed from the battle. And my light swordsmen, no kills, no casualties, but they had a very important job of making sure that skirmisher hero never came back. Wow, just I had a lot of fun with that fight. In retrospect, it was not as close as I remember it being. The initial stage of skirmishing really went in Ramjay's favor with his skirmisher hero against my skirmisher hero. He got the better shots off. He broke my skirmisher hero's chariot, but it was lost in the end because we were able to catch that hero off guard, out of position, and with ambushing light swords. Let me know what you thought of that battle, and also send me your replays on Death's Discord server, the Total War multiplayer Discord server. There's a link in the description. I would like to try and do a new series on my channel where you send me your replays looking for advice. Send me your defeats. Send me those battles you lose. Ask me a question. Like, I'm not sure how I did so poorly here. Can you give me some advice? Do you have any suggestions for how to improve my game? That kind of thing. I'd love to be able to put that on my channel and give you all advice to become better players. I used to do this for Warhammer, but then I realized I was bad at Warhammer. So yeah, there you go. Ta-ta, I love you all, and I'll see you in the next video.